Meanwhile, this extreme weather is threatening to disrupt holiday travel plans. The New Year's travel rush already underway, with millions flocking to airports nationwide. With that, we want to bring in ABC's Faith Abube. She's at the world's busiest airport, Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta. Faith, thank you for joining us. What does it look like there right now? Any cancellations or delays that you're seeing?
Well, Morgan, I just checked the board just moments ago, and it's great news for travelers through Hartsfield-Jackson Airport because almost all of the flights are either on time or just a little early, except for about one or two of them, and they're not even on the major carriers. None of the major airlines have any delays actually on the board at all. So that is great news here, and the delay that we did see on the board from the carrier that's not a major carrier, WestJet, that one was only about 5 or 10 minutes long. So that is not a significant problem. When you look here at the TSA screening checkpoint, you can see for yourself, this is great. People are getting through these lines within 20 minutes or less, which is fantastic because just 2 days ago, what we saw here was just the total opposite of what you're seeing here right now. This airport was packed. The lines were really long. Some travelers, it was taking them more than an hour just to get through the TSA checkpoint, and then once they got through and got to their gate, it was too late for them. They missed their flights. The TSA told us it was due to staffing issues. A lot of their employees called out sick. It was unusual for them, which caused that line. But they were able to fix that. They've been able to address that and see the results here, what we're seeing here. But they are still encouraging people to get here as early as possible. This is also great news for the TSA across the country because they're heading into what will be one of the busiest times of this holiday season, and that is tomorrow. They're expecting to screen more than 2.5 million passengers across the country. Morgan?
Yeah, Faith, I'm looking at that line right behind you. I pray to see lines like that whenever I travel, so it's good news that folks are getting in and out. Faith, I do want to ask you, a record number of people, of course, are expected to fly today. Any advice from airport officials or TSA?
Well, one thing to know is that TSA and the airlines, they can control staffing, they can control operations, but what they can't control are a lot of other factors, including weather. And something you can control is your arrival time, which actually, it would help you if anything were to happen. So TSA is advising people to get here as early as possible. They're saying give yourself a lot of time, maybe 2 hours before your flight. But we've been talking to airport employees the last couple of days, and they tell us here at Hartsfield-Jackson and any of the big metro areas, it's probably not enough to have just 2 hours leeway. You need to get there upwards of 4 hours before your flight in order to be safe. If you get there early, bring a book, read, walk around. At an airport like this, there's an art walk. You can go around and look at the artwork at the airport. That way you are not rushing through the airport and potentially missing your flight because you arrived too late. There are people who arrived here 2 hours before their flights 2 days ago and still missed their flight. So just take heed, give yourself time, arrive as early as possible. Morgan?
Yeah, extra time there is key. Faith Abube at Hartsfield-Jackson for us. Faith, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.